The city is loud. It's crowded. The constant hum of engines, the chatter of people, and the never-ending rush can be overwhelming. Every day feels like a race against time with no moment to pause and breathe. The concrete jungle, while full of life, often feels devoid of the natural essence that our souls crave. It's a place where the stars are hidden by the glow of neon lights, and the air is thick with the scent of exhaust fumes. Amidst this chaos, there's a yearning for something more, something pure and untouched. Sometimes you just need to escape, to leave behind the noise and the rush, to find a place where the only sounds are the rustling of leaves and the chirping of birds. A place where time seems to slow down, and you can finally hear your own thoughts. The journey away from the city is not just a physical one, but a mental and emotional retreat. It's about finding solace in the simplicity of nature, where every step taken is a step towards inner peace. That's when the wild calls. It's a call that resonates deep within, urging you to explore the unknown, to venture into the heart of nature. The vast wilderness, with its dense forests and sunlit clearings, beckons with promises of adventure and discovery. It's a place where every tree, every rock, and every stream has a story to tell. The wild is not just a destination, but a journey of self-discovery and connection with the world around us. It whispers of fresh air, open skies, and adventure. I had to answer. The allure of the wild is irresistible. The promise of breathing in the crisp, clean air, feeling the gentle breeze on your face and gazing up at the vast open sky is too tempting to ignore. It's a call to leave behind the mundane and embrace the extraordinary, to step out of your comfort zone and immerse yourself in the beauty and unpredictability of nature. This time, it was a camping and hunting trip, a chance to truly disconnect from the modern world and reconnect with the primal instincts that lie dormant within us. Setting up camp in the heart of the wilderness, surrounded by towering trees and the sounds of nature, is an experience like no other. It's about living simply, relying on your skills and instincts, and finding joy in the little things. The crackling of the campfire, the rustle of leaves, and the distant call of an owl become your companions in this journey. A chance to test myself, to reconnect with nature, to feel truly alive. Hiking through rugged terrain with a backpack full of essentials is a test of endurance and resilience. Every step taken is a testament to your strength and determination. The breathtaking views from the mountain peaks, the sense of accomplishment, and the feeling of being one with nature are rewards that make every challenge worthwhile. It's about pushing your limits, embracing the unknown, and discovering the true essence of life. This wasn't just about escaping the city. It was about finding myself. The contrast between the bustling city skyline and the serene wilderness is a reminder of the duality of our existence. Standing at the edge of the forest, looking back at the city, you realize the importance of balance. It's about understanding that while the city offers opportunities and excitement, the wild offers peace and clarity. It's a journey of self-discovery where you learn to appreciate both worlds and find harmony between them. It was about challenging myself. It was about survival. Building a fire from scratch, hunting for food, and navigating through the wilderness are skills that test your resourcefulness and adaptability. It's about going back to basics, relying on your instincts, and understanding the delicate balance of nature. Every challenge faced and overcome is a lesson in resilience and self-reliance. It's about proving to yourself that you can thrive in the wild, that you have the strength and courage to face any obstacle. It was about respect for nature and the animals. Observing wildlife from a distance, practicing sustainable hunting techniques, and understanding the ecosystem are crucial aspects of this journey. It's about coexisting with nature, respecting its inhabitants, and ensuring that your actions do not harm the delicate balance of the environment. It's a reminder that we are just a small part of a larger ecosystem, and our actions have consequences. This journey is not just about survival, but about living in harmony with nature and appreciating its beauty and complexity. Preparation is key to survival. I pack my backpack carefully: tent, sleeping bag, warm clothes, food, water, fire starter, and of course my trusty hunting gear. Every item had a purpose. Every item could be the difference between comfort and danger. I checked my knife, sharp. I checked my compass. North is set. I was ready for anything. The drive was long, but the scenery made it worthwhile. Rolling hills gave way to towering trees, the air grew crisp and clean. Finally I found it, the perfect spot, near a stream sheltered by trees. It felt isolated, peaceful. I set up camp. Every movement felt deliberate, methodical. I was building more than a campsite, I was building a temporary home. As the sun set, the forest came alive. Birds sang their evening songs, crickets chirped, in the distance an owl hooted. The air was filled with a symphony of sounds. It was magical. I sat by the fire, mesmerized by the flames. The stars twinkled above. I felt small, insignificant, but also strangely connected to everything around me. Section 5, the thrill of the hunt, patience and precision. The next morning I woke up before dawn. The hunt was on. The air was crisp and the forest was shrouded in a thin veil of a mist. The world was still, almost as if it was holding its breath, waiting for the day to begin. I could feel the anticipation building within me, a mix of excitement and calm determination. This was the moment I had been preparing for, the culmination of days of planning and scouting. I moved slowly, silently through the forest. My senses were heightened, every sound, every movement was amplified in the quiet of the early morning. The forest was alive with the subtle sounds of nature waking up. Birds chirping, leaves rustling, the distant call of a deer. I had to be in tune with my surroundings, to become a part of the forest itself. My footsteps were deliberate, each one placed with care to avoid making any noise that could alert my quarry. I was a predator, but also prey. In the wild, the line between hunter and hunted is thin. One wrong move, one moment of inattention, and the roles could easily be reversed. I had to stay vigilant, constantly scanning my surroundings for any sign of movement, any indication that I was not alone. The forest can be a deceptive place, full of shadows and hidden dangers, but it is also a place of incredible beauty and serenity, a reminder of the delicate balance of nature. Every snap of a twig, every rustle of leaves sent adrenaline coursing through me. Hours passed, still no game. The waiting was the hardest part, the uncertainty of not knowing when or if I would encounter my prey, but it was also a test of my resolve, my ability to remain patient and focused. The forest demanded respect, and I had to earn it through my actions. Each moment of silence, each minute that ticked by was a lesson in humility and perseverance. Hunting is a waiting game. It requires patience. It requires the ability to sit still for hours, to blend into the environment and become invisible. It is a mental challenge as much as a physical one, a test of endurance and willpower. The forest is a teacher, and every hunt is a lesson in the art of patience. It is about understanding the rhythms of nature, the habits of the animals, and the subtle signs that indicate their presence. It is about being in the right place at the right time and knowing when to act and when to wait. It requires respect for the animal you are hunting. Hunting is not just about the pursuit, but also about the connection to the natural world. It is about understanding the life cycle, the ecosystem, and the role that each creature plays within it. The deer I observed in the distance was a symbol of that connection, a reminder of the beauty and fragility of life. Lowering my rifle, I felt a deep sense of respect and gratitude for the opportunity to be a part of this ancient tradition. The hunt was not just about the kill, but about the experience, the lessons learned, and the memories created. Section 6, a feast for the senses, savoring nature's bounty. As the first light of dawn broke through the dense canopy, the forest came alive with a symphony of sounds. Birds chirped melodiously, and the rustling leaves whispered secrets of the wild. The air was crisp and filled with the earthy scent of pine and moss. It was a perfect morning to connect with nature and experience its bounty firsthand. Finally I saw it, a deer grazing peacefully. Its movements were graceful, almost poetic, as it nibbled on the tender shoots of grass. The sight was mesmerizing, a reminder of the delicate balance of life in the wild. I watched in awe, appreciating the beauty and serenity of the moment. The deer was unaware of my presence, lost in its own world, a symbol of nature's innocence and purity. I took aim, one shot. My heart pounded in my chest as I steadied my breath. The forest seemed to hold its breath with me, the moment stretching into eternity. The decision to take a life, even for sustenance, weighed heavily on my conscience. But I knew it was part of the natural cycle, a way to honor the life that would sustain me. The shot rang out, echoing through the trees. It was quick, clean, humane. The deer fell to the ground, its life ending in an instant. I approached it with a mix of reverence and sorrow, understanding the gravity of what had just transpired. The forest seemed to acknowledge the sacrifice, the silence deepening as if in mourning. I knelt beside the deer, my heart heavy but grateful for the sustenance it would provide. I felt a surge of gratitude. This was not just a hunt, it was a profound connection with nature. The deer's life would not be wasted. Every part of it would be used, respected and honored. I took a moment to thank the forest, the deer, and the cycle of life that allowed me to be here. It was a humbling experience, one that reminded me of my place in the natural world. This animal would feed me. It was a gift from nature, a reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things. I carefully prepared the deer, mindful of the respect it deserved. Each step was done with intention, from the field dressing to the butchering. The process was both solemn and sacred, a ritual that connected me to the countless generations of hunters who had come before me. It was a gift from nature. The deer's fur was soft under my hand, a tactile reminder of the life it once had. I looked up at the sky, offering a silent prayer of thanks. The clouds drifted lazily, and the sun's rays filtered through the trees, casting a golden glow on the forest floor. It was a moment of profound connection, a reminder of the beauty and fragility of life. Back at camp, I prepared the meat. The process was meticulous, each cut made with care and precision. The smell of fresh venison filled the air, mingling with the scent of the campfire. It was a labor of love, a way to honor the deer's sacrifice. As I worked, I thought about the journey that had brought me here, the lessons learned, and the deep respect I had gained for the natural world. The smell of roasting venison filled the air. I savored every bite. The meat was tender and flavorful, a testament to the deer's life and the care taken in its preparation. Each mouthful was a reminder of the cycle of life, the interconnectedness of all things. It was a meal that nourished not just my body but my soul. The forest, the deer, and the experience had all come together to create something truly special. It was the freshest, most delicious meal I had ever tasted. The flavors were rich and complex, a reflection of the deer's life in the wild. As I sat by the campfire, the warmth of the flames and the satisfaction of a good meal filled me with a deep sense of contentment. This was more than just eating, it was a celebration of life, a moment of gratitude for the bounty of nature. Section 7, facing the unexpected challenges and triumphs. The weather turned, rain lashed down, wind howled through the trees, my fire dwindled. I huddled in my tent, cold and damp, but I wasn't afraid. I'd prepared for this. This was part of the challenge, part of the adventure, and I had overcome it. I had survived. Section 8, Lessons Learned, the Wisdom of the Wild. The next morning, the sun broke through the clouds, the forest sparkled. I packed my gear, leaving no trace behind. I felt different, refreshed, rejuvenated. The wild had tested me. It had taught me valuable lessons about myself, about survival, about the delicate balance of nature. Section 9. Until next time. The call of adventure beckons. As I drove back to the city, I knew I would be back. The call of the wild was too strong to ignore. The wilderness was calling, and I would answer. The adventure wasn't over. It was just beginning.